Good evening, everyone. I want to go over our manager management policy here at MCS, just to make sure everybody's clear and on the same page. And this applies. I know we have some new folks that have come on the last couple weeks, so I want to go over our management team and make sure everyone knows who their managers are and what to expect from management. So, our field residential manager is Kara. Our training manager is Diana. Our office manager is Michelle. Our commercial account manager is Chelsea. And then our sales manager is Stacy. Now, three of those five are out in the field every day: Kara, Diana, and Chelsea. And of course, Michelle's the office manager who does administration. Most of you won't deal with Stacy very much just because she's involved in sales. So I'm just talking really on the policies here in regards to our field managers and Michelle, our office manager. So when you're out in the field and you're cleaning and doing accounts and doing the things that we ask you to do as part of your employment with MCS, you may be working a residential account, you may be working a commercial account, you may be dealing in a house where there's training going on. One of the managers at that time is in charge of you. So, for example, if you're working a commercial account and Chelsea tells you to clean XYZ 20 times, you do it 20 times. The accounts fall on our managers to make sure the account is done well, that the customers are happy, and that things are followed pursuant to MCS policy, and to also make sure your health and well-being is being looked after. That's the manager's job. So lately we've received some reports from employees arguing with management a little more than normal, complaining about things. And I know I addressed a little bit about this last week in my previous video, but this kind of insubordination argument with management needs to stop, and it's going to stop. The managers are here for a reason in our company. I have full trust. Mandy and I have 100% trust in these managers to run this company like we see fit. We do all our policies and procedures in your best interest. And these managers do a really good job of making sure you all are put in the right positions with the right tools, with the right schedule as best as possible to make sure you can do your job well. However, we keep getting a few reports on some of you arguing with your managers, trying to undercut them, arguing with them at accounts, not doing what they want you to do. And that's just unacceptable. We are not going to have insubordinate employees continuing with MCS. I don't care if you've been here 2 years and you're one of our best cleaners. If these kind of actions continue and you're one of the ones that are doing it, you will be fired from us. You will be fired from MCS. I'm not going to put up with it. We're just not going to any longer. Our managers do a really great job what they do, and it's a difficult job to do. You're being paid, all you employees out there are hourly employees, cleaning techs are hourly employees, and you're being paid per hour to do the job. So if a manager tells you to re-clean something 40 times, you re-clean it 40 times. The responsibility of that account does not fall on you, it falls on the manager. We know most of you want to do a good job, and you do a good job, but if something happens at an account, an incident happens, the account's not clean, we get a complaint from a customer, I'm not contacting you. I'm not messaging you or calling the particular employee up to see what happened. That's the manager's job to talk to you about it, but I discuss it and deal with the manager. It's the manager's responsibility. So her job out in the field, either commercial, residential, or in training, is to make sure you guys are doing the job well. And if that takes correction, if that takes them making you do something over and over again, if it takes all kinds of things, then that's what it's going to take to get the account done. And you have to listen to your managers. Any deviation from this will result in us firing you from MCS. It's clear as day. We have too many people that work for us. We're a growing company. I'm continuing to hire more people. You all need to listen to your managers and do what they say. Now, in the event there's something they instruct you or make you do that you just have a problem with or you disagree with, you do it. After you leave the account or after your account is done, you can contact your manager about whatever the issue is, and they will talk with you about it. That's part of their job. We're not going to do it on site. We're going to do it either at the office or a phone call with your manager afterwards if you have an issue. They are great at that. All our managers are very approachable. Michelle and Kara and Chelsea and Diana will talk with you whenever if there's an incident or issue. However, if you have that meeting with the manager and things are resolved, great. If for some reason they're not resolved to your satisfaction, then you can contact me directly and I will look into it. But that's the only time I'm going to get involved with stuff like that. That's the manager's job. They're out there managing. That's what we pay them to do, and that's what they're going to do. So please, going forward, make sure you are listening to everything your manager tells you to do. Do not argue with them. Do not be insubordinate. Follow their direction and lead. They're all very good at what they do, and do a good job out there. And make sure you're acting professional and following what your manager is telling you to do. So I want everyone to pay attention to this message, especially our new folks, but also ones that have been having a little problem here with management. This is our policy, and if you can't abide by it, then you'll have to find another job. Thanks for listening, everyone.